So we had a chance to talk with most of the people who were giving their grievances in. I think all but two decided that they would talk to us, and we'll go through them all in different interviews, and this is what they had to say.
It's about access to the church, permanent access for all abilities.
That's interesting. You think that would be already available?
It isn't. And this is a government building, and people have to be lifted into the church. There is a ramp. But if you've got visitors coming on a coach trip, they're not going to go looking for a ramp to try and find their way into the church. And it doesn't work on the front steps, which is where the door is usually open.
Now, the grievance is meant to be the last, way of doing this. You've had no luck elsewhere?
I've tried talking to the government about it for the last 3-4 years and got nowhere. I've been told that it will spoil the front of the church. I've been told it's a problem because of where they take the Tynwald picture.
Okay, so we are talking about here. I'm sorry, I think it's quite clear. We are talking about this particular church.
Yes, this particular church. The government owns this church.
And even you can't go in today because you've got other duties or whatever.
No, because I'm not invited. I'm not a member of government.
And you can't go in your own church. This is interesting. I didn't realise this is quite strange. And they don't want it. It seems because it will spoil the look of it.
Well, that's what I was told, but I wasn't told that by a government minister.
Right, okay.
But it is wrong in this day and age. It's degrading, demeaning, and it's upsetting for me to see people having to be lifted into the church.
And there are some people that are in wheelchairs there.
Yes, there are. And I don't know how they're going to get in, but if they're going to use the ramp that they provide is too heavy for me to lift, and it's too steep. It just is too steep. There is a gradient that you're supposed to have, and this doesn't have that gradient. It's too steep. That's not acceptable.
Are you hopeful this will be picked up?
I hope it will be picked up, but I'm not not certain that it will be, because it will cost the government money. And they seem to think the church is rich. I have a small faithful congregation. We can't afford that sort of infrastructure. And anyway, I'd have to get planning permission and all sorts.
The irony is going to be lost on these people that you're here doing a petition at your church. I mean, that is almost quite unbelievable.
It is. But, that's the way things are. This is a Tynwald Day, and the government's in charge. 2 days a year they use it, this day and Remembrance Sunday. But it's used for all sorts of other things. And I do my best, but I'm retired, but that's fine. I enjoy doing my job, but it's a vocation. But it's not a vocation when you have to see people being discriminated against, and I feel very strongly about the discrimination side of it.